What's going on, guys? Your friend Siren here. And first of all, I just want to say Happy New Year's. I know it's a little late for them, but you know what? It's only been a week, so don't get your knickers in a twist. So, I've actually been planning on wanting to do this video for a little while, but I just didn't know exactly how to do it. Now, the last time you guys heard from me was that I did a Luard deck profile of the new Luard stuff, and how that was a total disaster after seeing a bunch of dislikes on it because I guess people don't like using Diablo or anything, but or maybe because people just don't like the video, but oh well, doesn't matter to me anymore. This is actually a brand new year where things are going to start changing. And hold on. Excuse me. But yeah, I mean, I do have a little bit cold, but it's this fucking weather. It's fucking winter, and I hate it. So as I was saying, this is a year of change. This is a new year for change. Basically meaning that everything that happened a year ago has now been erased from my system, and hopefully we can start this new year off with something completely different. Starting with a video that the main topic of this video. Clicks. And people who can think they're better. Now, this is considered also a rant video as well, so let's just put it as a rant. Last night at my local tournament, I think I had the bad experience. It's like half and half, but at the same time, it's mostly bad. Simply because a lot of times, people seem to really hate me, starting to really not like me around there anymore, like not really like me anymore, and I started to realize, like, yeah, I can be a real total bitch to people, and so you know what, that's okay. If they're gonna hate me, they don't like me, they don't like me, and because I don't like them back either. The main reason why I say this is because after last night, I have no more respect for people at my locals who plays Yu-Gi-Oh anymore. Mainly for the simple reason is that their attitudes suck ass, and they're just about their freaking egos. That's all they're all about, basically. And this is a little entitlement that they have. There are some people who play the meta at my locals, like ABCs, Paleozoics, or some other deck, I guess. The next deck's probably gonna be a tier deck of Zodiacs. So everyone's all hyped up about that, and yeah, it's just a monstrosity right there. And here I am thinking about Cyber Angels, Wind Witches, and all those stuff. Now, the reason why I'm doing this also a little rant, this is kind of a rant video, but at the same time, it's just a topic. I'm mostly upset about the people who think they can have the right to talk down to you or over talk you a bit, like talk over you. And that's what happened last night. I was basically there last night, just hanging out, and just playing in a tournament. Sure, I lost all my matches. I lost all 3 of my rounds with Dark Lords. And people are probably thinking, like, how come you lost all your rounds with Dark Lords? Like, obviously you're not playing the deck right. You're right. Maybe that's the case then. Who knows? But I found out most of the draw power I needed was in the bottom of the deck, or in the center of the deck. So I didn't have time to actually draw some of them. There's been like once in a great moon because Eggshell actually helped, and Allure Darkness helped, but that's it. And you know what? The deck to me is still experimental, so if I want to take that to regionals, I need to prepare it faster and know the deck well, so I can just do well with it. But for right now, it's just in the 50-50 out of 100% power source. So, but that's not what the problem was. At the very end of the tournament, I basically got into an argument, or just a disagreement with some of the people, other players there. Basically over an effect over Dark Lords. And, I was just trying to tell them, that wasn't what I was trying to say. And, then the person who did originally play Dark Lords, he's saying that's why he doesn't want to play the deck anymore. Because it's just all about draw power and all this. It's like, that's what the deck mainly was about. So I don't get that. And it's because ever since I started playing it, he feel like he just gets boring. He just doesn't that, and you know, it's like every time I try to do something new and different, because people are so used to me playing Harpy Ladies or playing Cyber Angels or playing Magician Girls or anything like that, people all of a sudden don't like me because they think I'm copying someone else's idea of a deck. That's not probably even true at all, but you know what? It's just that weird feeling. The main feeling I have about this is that people think that I'm just not, I don't belong at their locals anymore. Like, their locals? Really? Eat a cock. So their attitudes completely changed. Like, people are saying that I'm just copying someone else's deck because, you know, everyone else is doing it, and this person is obviously better than me. Well, you know what? I don't fucking care if they're better than me, because I'm not trying to be like them. I'm not trying to be in your idea of a fucking clique just because you're surrounded by fucking people who have the big fat egos of their asses and who circle jerks everybody. Who's in a little circle jerk. I'm sorry, but that's not me. I'm not in that clique anymore. I don't play by that rule anymore. You know, if there are friends there, like, there's some friends that play there, which is pretty great. But at the same time, you know, they're about the meta themselves, and they play broken decks. Obviously, I've been out of Yu-Gi-Oh! For a little bit because I've been playing by myself with the decks I'm trying to make. And, you know, I don't have a sparring partner anymore for Yu-Gi-Oh! Or Vanguard. And bad news, guys, Vanguard officially died in Utah. Like, nobody else plays Vanguard but me, and find out later little kids are starting to play because I found out they're buying some packs up the wazoo. And yeah, it's just, you know, it just sucks. Because there's only one place now in Utah that you can go to play local tournament Vanguard, and that's all the way down in Sandy. No one else here locally plays it, so it sucks. So I'm stuck playing Yu-Gi-Oh! And already there's been some problems. It's already been the first week, and there's already been some problems. I spent $30 recently to get two more Nastins, because the deck requires 3 Nastins in a deck. So I'm slowly trying to progress and get everything ready for regionals, and yet people are saying that I'm just, you know, not worth the time, I'm just irrelevant, and, you know, I'm not worth even talking to. So after that whole huge argument, as I was saying, this whole little argument that I had with these other two people, after we were done and just saying, okay, we're cool, and I tried talking to them, they said nothing to me. No interaction whatsoever. And they're all about their big fat egos. I'm like, really? Really? You're fake as fuck. Okay? And the thing about these guys is, these guys talk shit about each other. They talk shit about who has the biggest dick in the room, basically. And thinking they're so better than people. They think they should have won that match because they're a better player than that person is. And there's a few people at my locals who is like the alpha male, something like that. We don't have alpha males. They're just trying to act fake as fuck. But these guys, this little clique here, this little group, is trying to act like they're like celebrity hot shit kind of thing. They're celebrities. They have to go to fancy dinners or hang with a certain crowd or dress the same way. These guys basically dress in sweatpants, guys, and fucking stupid pants that has little clips like on the ankles, and wear these cheesy ass shoes. These guys were like hipster style. It's fucking pathetic and mentally weak. I don't think that's what a player should be, but obviously they're too fucking lazy and they don't care about their looks, so you know what? It is what it is. And I know that's pretty much judgmental for me right there, because you know what? I'm a very judgmental person. I realize that now. You can never be friends with everybody, because everybody's gonna hate you no matter what you try to do. The best thing you do is piss them off even more, and basically just make them eat their own words. So I guess you could say they can suck a big fat cock in their mouth. How moist. So anyways, guys, that's kind of the rant video I have right now, just because I got really annoyed with it, and we have to get this off my chest. But anyways, long story short, guys, just never get too close to someone who's going to end up screwing you over in the end. That's basically what the story was. So anyways, guys, that is the first rant video for 2017. I'm sorry I didn't post any videos sooner, but I just didn't know what the time is best for it. So yeah, so here's the first video for 2017. And if you guys have any questions for me whatsoever, and this is to all of my subscribers who actually watches my videos and actually has questions but they're too scared to ask, guys, if you have questions that no matter what it is, fucking ask it. Okay? Don't be pussies. Just ask it. That's it. I'm not gonna hurt my feelings. Won't be the first time. So anyways, guys, I'm Siren Frost. See you guys in the next future videos, and just all I gotta say is, be real. Peace.